Good day, it's Mel Jones and I'm your motivational philosopher. Now in this video we're going to talk about mastering the mind, and simply what that means is we want you to master your actions. So no matter what thoughts are going on in your head, you still stick to the actions that you set forth to do in the first place. You understand? Now in order to master the mind, you can master it in two ways. You have to overcome two very important things: your emotions and your ignorance. Now first I want to go to the emotion part, right? Your emotions are that you have to overcome is your fears, is your desires, and it's your loves. Now, when I'm talking about fear, it's pretty obvious. It's things that you are afraid to do, things that you worry about, things that stress you, things that bother you, right? Something that you don't want to partake in, or something that you're running away from, right? But you know you should be doing anyway. You know you should push through. You know you should persevere. And that's where you have to master the mind, right? That's where you have to master your actions, when you don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear freeze you. And that's what's your desires. These are your temptations. And we definitely know that when it comes to trying to stick to that diet, right? You try to stick to that diet, trying to eat nothing but fruits and vegetables and eat cleanly, and then all of a sudden you see pastry on the side, right? You walk past the counter, you see a pastry on the counter, you're like, man, I really want to taste of that. It's your actions, right, that you have to master. Your mind is going to want it. You can't stop your mind from wanting it. You can distract yourself and everything, but can you stick to your actions? Can you stick to your principles and your goals and to your word? And the last one is you got to overcome love. What I mean by love, I mean sometimes we fall in love with people, or we have love for our friends, we have love for our family. We want to do whatever we can, whatever they ask us to do, but sometimes we have to ignore what they ask us because it's draining us. Sometimes we have to ignore what they ask us because they're taking advantage of us. And your actions or your mind might tell you, I want to help them, I want to give my all to them, but your actions, your principles are telling you need to stay away from them, or you need to hold some of that energy to yourself. Now when it comes to being ignorant though, the ignorance we have to overcome, there's two things we have to overcome. The ignorance of our own emotional intelligence. A lot of us don't understand our emotions. We don't understand what they mean. We think it's because we feel a certain type of way, we should follow it. That's being ignorant. That's just saying that's not being dumb or stupid. That's just you are unaware. You don't have the knowledge, the information, the skills, and the strategies to get over those emotional humps. And the other one is you being ignorant of the knowledge. You lack the understanding of something. And that could just be maybe you lack the understanding of history. You lack the understanding of the science. You lack the understanding of the nutrition or of proper communication with other people. You just lack the information. So how do you deal with the ignorance of the emotional intelligence and of the lack of understanding? How do you get over your emotional gripes, right? Whether it be fear, desires, or love. You study and you apply. Simple as that. You study, you read, right? You listen to lectures, you go to events, you get a mentor, whatever it is, you study. You might even take classes, go to school for it, and then you apply. Because if you don't apply what it is that you're studying, if you don't put it into practice, you'll never really get it. There's some things you just have to experience, some things you got to try out. Some of it is muscle memory. And for all of us, we all have different personalities, we come across different scenarios and have different people. You need to apply to see what works for you. Look, I'm gonna see you on the next video. Let's keep going. Look, we're getting better every video. All right, I'm gonna see you on this 27 MP courses, and I will see you on the other side of greatness.